Hey, Board Gamers, BJ from Board Game Gumbo here, back with another live play of Board Game Batailler. This time, we're taking on a game from Rio Grande Games, designed by Tom Lehman. It's New Frontiers. And it's not just me here tonight. We've also got...
Jay Bell here, graphic designer, game designer. Super excited to be hanging out with BJ again. Ready to go to the New Frontier.
We're going into space, Jay.
Yeah, I like space. Space is fun.
But it's not just me and you, Jay, tonight. We've also got a discombobulated voice that's going to give us an overview. We have a problem with one of our cameras. Bradley, take it away.
All right, so
introduction and the game.
So I'm Bradley. I do most of our unboxings and other behind-the-scene things.
You can show them your fingernails. They'll recognize you from your fingernails.
Right. And this is New Frontiers by Rio Grande Games. If you've played Race for the Galaxy or Roll for the Galaxy, it's in the same universe, using a lot of the same mechanics, or at least the same general feel to the game. We are each got a starting planet, which is the boards in front of us, and they're all a little bit different. And we're going to be trying to build out our galactic empire. And the game is going to end when somebody either builds enough planets or creates enough developments, or there's a couple different reasons, but we'll get into that. Out on the board here yourself, you see developments, and we got some little developments here, and we got some big developments, and then the action tiles. So the action tiles are kind of the focus of the game. Going in player order, each player is going to choose one of the action tiles to activate, and the person who selects a tile gets a bonus for activating that tile, but every other player also gets to activate that tile. So, for instance, the development tile lets you build a development, funnily enough. But if you're the person who selects development, you get a discount of -1. And this is our player order here, and obviously there's some other stuff going on here, but we'll discover that as we go. So our first player is purple, which is Jay, who's gonna take us off.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the right thing to do to start with the explore action, so that we can get some of these planets rolling and start expanding.
That feels like the right first play.
Yeah. So I get to pull 7, or Bradley will pull those for me, and then I'll pick one, and then you guys will pick one. And because I'm taking the action, I get to pick a second one.
So the way we track this is Jay's token is going to move up half a step, saying that he's activated an action. And then once all 3 of us, and then Jay gets his bonus, then we'll move him up entirely. And then it'll be Barry's turn. So Jay's got some tiles in his hand. These are planet tiles. This is one of the kind of focuses of the game. You can build developments. You can settle planets. But if you settle planets first, you got to explore and find those planets first. So he's going to select a planet, and he's going to put it on its non-active side, and then eventually he's going to settle that planet, at which point he can activate it. And planets also give you special abilities, and they're worth victory points at the end of the game.
Oh man, this is a tough choice.
So this is Race for the Galaxy, the board game, basically?
Basically, yes. So Race for the Galaxy was all card-based.
Right.
Roll for the Galaxy
one I like.
is dice-based, but also with tiles. So there's planet tiles in Race for the Galaxy as well. And this is sort of the Euro version, so no dice rolling in this one. So put it... put it face down on the grayed out side and all the way to the right. So all the way to the right means unbuilt, and then all the way to the left means built. And then there's a grayed side and an ungrayed side.
A couple of the playthroughs I watched, this is the kind of slow down part as you had to take a look at all the different tiles.
Yeah, and obviously there's a lot of information on the tiles. Tiles can be a specific color, and that's the type of good they produce. Goods also have a variance in their value. So the yellow goods are the most valuable, and then the greens, and then the browns, and then the blues. So that's one thing to consider. Also consider how many victory points they give you, and how many settlers it takes to actually settle the location.
My Alpha Centauri says I get a -1 cost whenever I settle a rare elements world, and that's a rare elements world, right?
Correct.
So if I take the settle action, I'll be able to do that for 2 instead of 3, right? So I think I'm going to take that one, and then I'll let you have your pick, and then it'll go back to Jay to take the final pick.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
So this will go upside down.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah. Perfect.
And
so I'm taking the jump drive fuel refinery. By the way, isn't Jump Drive, is that the Race for the Galaxy version that we like, the real quick version of it? Or is that a different game?
It's a different game, but it uses a similar system.
Oh, it's such a fun game.
It's the quickest of the three, by far. And this is interesting.
Jay, have you played any of these games in this little galaxy?
Yeah, I have played Roll for the Galaxy. I've only played it once online, and it was a lot to sort of take in. It ended really quickly. Some of the guys I was playing with have played it a few times, so we kind of got our butts whooped. But it was still very interesting to just really this aspect of like you take an action and then everybody else gets to take that same action, but you get some kind of bonus.
Love that action selection. Reminds me of Puerto Rico or San Juan, which I think I played with Carlos.
Empires of the Void does it as well. It's one of my favorite. It's not a new mechanism because obviously Puerto Rico did it a long time ago, but it's one of my favorite mechanisms in board gaming right now. So that was Jay's turn. Everybody did that. And so now this Explore action is locked out. Nobody else can select it for this round. But now it is Barry's turn, and he's going to select something to do.
And when I want to convert this over into this one, is that the settle or the develop? No, develop has taken the tiles. That's
correct.
Right.
That is the settle action.
So I'm going to take the settle action, which will give me an extra.
So settle action, as the person selecting it, you immediately get 1.
All right.
And now you have a choice of either settling a planet, so they go here. That's your active.
Yep.
So you now have a choice of either getting 2 more that you can hold on for a later round, or immediately settling a planet.
I think I'll settle this planet.
Okay.
And so I flip that over here.
And you're going to put your
I owe
colonist
you a colonist, right?
Right.
And I owe 2 instead of 1 credit.
Correct.
Right? Okay. And that goes back to the bank?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
And it says after I settle a world, but not this one, I get to gain $1.
Yeah. Any abilities you have on planets take effect after they've been built. So,
but I can still get a rare earth if I produce, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because it'll produce rare goods.
All right.
Okay, so I can't settle. Well, I could settle. No, I can't because I don't have enough military power. So I'm just going to take 2 guys, and I'll use them later.
Okay.
And then back.
Thing.
Oh yeah, you get to do yours. Oof. You've got 2 planets, Jay.
Yeah,
but you don't have any colonists, so you
true.
have to take colonists.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get rid of this one because this guy's
already been used.
Stuck there.
Okay, so that's Barry's turn, and then we go to my turn, and I am definitely doing the development one.
Shocker.
Because I've been waiting. Let me see. I can either get 1 or 3. I'm just going to pay 1. So I get a discount of 1 because I activated, and I am going to buy me some Space Marines because it's...
Shocker.
I'm playing 40K. You guys can play...
He's total military.
You can play Race for the Galaxy. I'm playing 40K.
Wow, total military first round. And then...
I'm looking for the Primarch.
It goes back to purple, correct?
No, so yeah, it wraps around.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Jay's turn.
All right. Gosh.
I'm going to go ahead and do some cleanup here. So nobody selected produce. So this is going to go on produce.
And then, oh, wait.
For the next round.
These don't go back right now?
Not yet.
They will.
They will after you and
Oh,
Barry
right. So you
he's
chose
just
the
getting,
development
he's just getting the
action,
next
so
one.
build.
He's just getting the next one.
Okay, so I can place my guy here and pay
No, you're doing develop.
We're
these.
still doing this
right,
action
that's these.
So you got what, $3? I think we all started with $3, and nothing that makes anything cheaper. So you're paying full price, but there's good stuff up there, and they're limited.
And I looked at them beforehand to see what I should be doing, but I can't remember which one I wanted. You know what?
So these tiles are limited. The large ones over here, they're double-sided. We're playing the beginner version of the game, which includes a couple different things. All the tiles are on their beginner versions, so there's all these development tiles are double-sided. Most of the small ones and all of the large ones. Also, our player boards are on the beginner side. All the player boards, and I believe there's 8 of them. There's quite a few to choose from. They are double-sided, so there's 2 planets to choose from.
I'm going to pick the export duties, which is going to cost me $1, correct?
$1.
All right. And I'm broke already.
Yep, that will happen real quick. Okay, so that's it. That was everybody's turn. Again, we already did the production step. This production action will accumulate money between rounds if nobody selects it. And then whoever activates it will get that money. So then all these will come up to the top. The player order will not change unless somebody makes it change. So there's actions over here that make you first player, but otherwise it's going to be the same player order all the time. So we are back to Jay in round number 2.
It's so nice not to have a lot of cleanup between rounds.
Oh, yeah.
That is simple.
So I am going to take the settle action.
Settle action? Okay.
Yes.
So you get 1 guy for free immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can either take 2 or settle 1 planet.
I'm gonna settle my planet.
Okay. Because you could settle the 2 guy as well. You can't settle both.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, that will require 2 years.
I think I have not enough money to do that though.
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll flip over, and I'll pay 2.
And your little settle guy will actually be on it.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is BJ for settle.
Oh, I'm so tempted to trade because I just bought the export duties, which should give me
We're
extra
settling,
money.
not trading.
Oh, I already did my settle.
Oh, you already did settle? Well,
Mm-hmm.
you got to tell me those things.
Sure. I got it.
I am going to settle one of my things, which is I don't pay resources because I am military. We don't pay people. We force people. So I'm just going to settle my action. So that is all of Jay's, and then BJ.
Oh, Jay, man, do I explore or do I trade? I need some more planets, but wow, I got this nice $2 sitting here. One of you guys are going to want to trade though, so I'm going to explore.
You're going to explore?
Yeah, I'm gonna explore.
Okay. So explore is 7 tiles.
All right, give me something good, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
And do keep in mind, you keep 2, but not until me and Jay get a chance to look at them first.
Right, so I have to bluff y'all into thinking that's the one.
Yes, because that's what you're good at, is bluffing people.
Right.
Yes.
Terrible at that. That is not my best feature. All right, so I've got a lot of Rebel stuff here. Rebel Miners, Rebel Base, Rebel World. You're going to love all of those, I'm assuming.
I'm a big fan of Rebels.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
I like
He's
to
got-
We
beat
could
them
take
up.
them all from.
Yeah, but there's
him,
3 of them. We can't stop him.
Yeah.
So he's going to take one of them. Don't have any novelty goods, but that would be a pretty cool one to do that since I'm going all in on the trading. What is uplift action? What does that mean?
There are specific things that have uplift actions on them. Do you have one?
So there's 2 here. There's the Arboreal Uplift Race and then the Uplift Alliance. It says 2 points / so that's uplift planets, basically.
Right.
2 points.
So that's an in-game scoring mechanic,
Got it.
basically.
Okay.
So anytime you see a question mark on a planet, that means that it has variable scoring as opposed to just a straight value.
That would be kind of interesting, man. I do like this.
But those are military planets as well.
Oh, they're military?
You have 5 military planets in that stack of 7. And none of you have military. So I'm really excited about my choices.
I mean, maybe we'll start getting military.
I do have +1 military when I settle a rare elements world.
Oh,
So that would be one of,
yeah.
that would be like this
That would be
Rebel
that one.
Miners?
Yeah. You have one of the 2 you'd need.
And how would I get more? That would be
To get you some Space Marines or some drop ships.
or some drop ships. That's the only way to get military? Or do they-
No, there's planets that'll give you
They do give
military.
planets?
It's just,
Okay.
it's finding them. As far as like immediate sources of military, it's Space Marines and drop ships. And those are developments.
Interesting. I got a couple of different choices here. So much military. Who goes next?
Next would be me.
Bradley.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's see. I currently have 4 military. So let me see what I can get out of my militariness.
At least he can't like attack us.
No, not that we know of.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is there player interaction within the planets?
No.
No, okay.
No. Okay.
It's
I'm going to
basic-
take a rebel world.
So the interaction basically comes from this part.
Or do I want
Right?
a rebel base? I think I want a rebel base because I don't want to
Taking things people want and then
We
following
need the plans
actions.
for the rebel base.
Yes.
Where is the rebel base?
So I had a choice between the rebel base or the rebel whatever.
the rebel
planet.
base is always at Hoth.
Well, the rebel base is 6 military for 6 victory points, but it only takes 1 settler. Where the rebel planet is 7 for 7, but it takes 2. And I don't have that many settlers.
That was a whole lot of numbers I didn't really follow, but cool.
My Space Marines are very effective, but they don't colonize. They just eliminate.
This is basically Shadows of Brimstone in space. That's the vibe that I'm getting here.
What?
Shadows over Brimstone in space, basically.
I think you're playing the wrong games.
And what if none of these are interesting?
You got to take something. Now, again, whenever you only have a certain number of spots for planets, but once those spots are filled up, you can always discard something.
Yeah.
So
I think later in the game too.
And you can always take something away from somebody else. BJ really wants those rare Earth planets that may be in your hand. Maybe
two, though.
Don't leave it for him.
He can't take both.
He's not using that military one. Just take the non-military
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Come
so
on.
many voices in my head.
Help me out of here, Jay.
Uh,
Hate drafting is a thing of beauty.
It is.
you know what? I think I am taking
He
this
did
one.
take it, of course. Way to go, Bradley. Flip it.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm going to have to take the miners.
Oh,
Rebel
I
miners.
appreciate that. It's a nice.
Yeah.
See, so that one has military on it once you build it.
All right, take that back.
All right.
I took
So those
Rebel
go back
miners,
in.
and you took the Rebel Alliance. Rebel.
Imperium Munitions Inc.
And that was
Interesting.
all of BJ's actions.
Yep.
So
Yellow's turn?
I'm developing again.
Of course.
And I'm spending 3 money because I get a discount on my new dropships.
Hey, Barry, guess what?
I have no money.
Me neither.
It's almost as if somebody planned it, though.
He
Okay.
waited.
So, yeah, that's it. So, again, nobody produced. So, more money, waiting on production. And we are back to the top, which is Jay again.
I think you guys know what I'm going to do.
Explorer?
No.
You want
no.
that money?
I'm going to
You want
produce.
that?
Yeah, he wants
Yeah,
the
I'm
quiche.
that
going to
quiche.
produce.
So,
So we haven't produced. So go back through what we're doing. On
So
produce.
producing, everybody gets to put a good of a color equal to their planet that they have access to. So if you have a brown planet, you can put a brown good on it. You can't ever have more than one good on a planet. The person who selects produce, first of all, gets the money that's on it. That's why Jay took it, because he wanted that free $2. But he can also produce on a windfall planet, which are different than normal planets. He doesn't actually have one, but he could do that. So Jay's going to produce. He
Mine is
really only
actually
has one
windfall planet,
choice,
right?
Yes.
So had I spent that, I could have produced. Okay.
No, because you did not select produce. He did.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
bonus.
Yeah, had I picked it. Got
So
it.
Jay only really has one choice. He can produce a blue good,
Yep.
which is what he's going to do. The cheapest good available.
I'll take the brown.
Yep.
I
BJ
do
can
like the
produce
fact that
brown.
they're different sizes, so kind of.
Yeah, I think these are the same, but then the other two are a step up.
Oh, is that
Yes,
what it is?
Yeah.
the green and the yellows are bigger
Yeah.
to denote their increased value. Completely unnecessary, but very cool.
Oh.
I like this a
Also
lot.
helps your color.
Yeah.
You think about color blindness, right? You don't have to worry about the color.
PJ, did you notice that he doesn't have any goods
Yes,
to
I
produce?
can't do any of that.
Whoa, nicely done! Oh, wow. Almost like he planned that.
He didn't plan it.
Uh,
All right, BJ.
I've got lots of stuff here, and I need cash so Bradley doesn't starve me out again.
Yeah.
Best way to get
Oh.
cash.
I forgot. I get $1
Why is that?
What?
because when I produce, I gain $1.
But you didn't produce.
But you didn't produce anything.
It doesn't matter. The production action happened.
Gotcha. Okay.
When the production action happens, I gain $1.
Okay.
I'm thinking shenanigans here.
Nope. I forgot that plan to let me do that.
This is Bradley.
Okay,
universe.
best way for
We're
me to
just
get
playing
money
it.
is
Is it that action?
$2. There's an action that just gives you $2 and gives nobody else anything. Or you can go trade, but you can only trade one good at a time. You do have two, but you can only trade one.
I can only trade one of them. But it would give me $2, right?
$2
And $1.
and a victory point.
I'm sorry, a victory point.
Yes.
And an extra $1 anytime I trade a good.
Wow.
That seems
So that's
that
$3.
seems pretty slick.
Pretty good.
Only problem is that you don't have any goods. So you
Nope.
can't trade.
But you'd give Jay money.
Yeah, I'll give you some
I'd
money,
get
Jay.
$1.
This is
So,
a cooperative game,
You
right?
get a victory point first. So victory points are one of the in-game conditions. We have 36 of them. It's to the right of your player token on your board.
Yeah, right there.
And if we ever run out, that's one of the in-game triggers. And now you can sell one good. Okay? So give it to me, because it goes bye-bye. You don't want to sell your windfall one?
I guess that makes more sense to sell the one.
Because those are easier to produce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So windfall would normally give you 2, but you get an extra one because you got a special little bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 3 for that. And then you could do consume, but you don't have any consume actions, I don't think.
I do not have any consume actions.
And normally they'd take a good, so.
All right.
But then I get to do that, and I get to sit here and do nothing because I take
Now,
planets
that
over.
was
I
planned.
don't produce on planets.
Yeah,
But Jay has a choice. So you could sell that for 1, or you could, I don't know if you have a consume action.
I do have a consume action, but it requires, well, yeah, actually, I'm not.
you cannot consume because
it
it's
even-
two goods.
It evens out, actually. I have another consume action. Consume one good for $2, which would be higher than this, but
Correct.
I also have from this development, when I trade one good, I get an extra $1. So it's going to be 2
so either way,
regardless.
So it's two
$2.
either way.
Yeah, it's $2 either way.
So consume actions, you don't have them naturally. You basically have to find something.
Now we have some cash though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
We have money.
Cash. It's a cooperative game, right?
Man, you guys have people and everything.
You should
know
pick the
what he
development
wants.
action,
No,
Bradley.
he's definitely going to pick
Develop?
settle
I
argument.
don't. I
Develop,
mean, I
Bradley.
could get something else, but I don't think I
spend
really
$1.
need it. I got stuff.
Speaking of that,
Now that we have some.
I'm just debating. You know what? I am going to explore. I want me some planets.
interesting.
I want 2 planets specifically.
Am I limited to 2 here? Or can I
No.
put, oh, okay.
You
I
can
thought
fill
that's
it-
what that demarcation was.
No, the demarcation is just to tell you when the game is over, basically.
Got it. Got it. Reverse demarcation.
7. Perfect. Okay, so let me see. I need to count up. I got a lot of combat, so I can pretty much take whatever I want or steal it from BJ.
So the only way I can do is 2 military, and I only have 1 military.
I would like that, but that's too much.
Hmm.
Let's see that one again.
So my question about the produce action, it says put resources onto, normal planets. Is that one? So when you take the produce action, you get to create 1 resource, or every planet gets to create a resource that can? So I'm saying if I have more than 1 planet that could produce.
I believe it's 1. Let me double check.
What's the question?
For the produce action. So when it says put
Every
resource-
production colony, as long as it has a solid circle that does not have a good.
That's what I was wondering. So it's every planet that you can produce a
Correct.
resource on, not just
Right.
one. I was wondering how I get my resources up, but
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
I'm starting to pick up the graphic design already, though. I mean, the iconography already.
So who's after me?
Jay.
All right, what we got? What we got here?
So the devil guys can be purchased anytime we develop, but they just take a lot of stuff to
Yeah,
get.
I mean, they take a minimum of 8.
Okay,
Even if you have the discount, there's still 8.
right. And these are special powers? No, I see a lot of in-game scoring.
A lot of them are in-game
Yes.
scoring. So a lot of them reward you for having certain things at the end of the game.
If I remember right, each player can only have 1 of each of those. You can't
Correct.
duplicate it. So you can't double. I don't have to
Right.
worry about you getting the Space Marines.
Correct.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 of each. So
And there's only 2. Yep, that's right. Scales to 4 players? Or
it'll go up to 5.
5 players?
Right. So 4 players is this same setup. But 5 is you'd have 1 more of each of the minor development tiles. So you have a total of 3 of each. But yeah, it'll play 2 to 5. And there are special rules for 2 player as well.
This is a really tough choice.
There's not a lot of good stuff in there.
No.
I mean, for me there is, but for you guys, always remember, take what BJ wants. That is your mantra.
So why does he keep taking the bag? Because he keeps pulling 5 military planets every time.
Right.
Rotate that bag around.
I mean, I've been shaking.
That's what it is.
I've been
There's
shaking them.
What is the? Because there's a lot less military planets, aren't there, in the
I
bag?
don't think so. I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't actually gone through and looked. But yeah, the last 2 times we've drawn tiles.
Sometimes the
there's
book
been
tells you.
oh, that's
Yeah,
big.
look, it says there should be only a 17% chance of pulling military tiles out of the bag.
I'm real lucky then.
It says it right there. All right, what do you suggest here, Jay? Anything good in here? I like the names. Should I just pick based on names?
So there's a whole lot of military power in there, but remember
That's
we also
too
got to
big.
pay for it,
Yeah. That is
I didn't even notice that one. That blue one. It's a
Smuggler's
windfall
Lair
planet.
looks good. I like that one.
I already have one of those that gives me 1 good for $2, so that's why I kind of overlooked it, but that might be something you might want.
Yeah. These are militaries, right?
Yeah. So this that one's interesting because it's a military, it's a windfall, and it still gives you a resource.
Yep.
I like
And I
these
do have the
things.
military for no, only for rare elements. Okay. So I still need some military.
Sure.
It's all military, big, expensive stuff. So
Shake the bag.
it's tough.
Okay.
So that's the end of the round.
That's the end of the round.
We
So
do
we're going
not
to go
add
back.
to produce.
We do not add to produce because somebody used it to my detriment.
Back.
But
to
we are
Jay.
back.
I was gonna do a thing. What was the thing I was?
So the rule book says there's 12 to 15 rounds in a normal game because again, you're playing until you are almost run out of meeples, until somebody has colonized 7 planets,
Right.
Until somebody has filled up their development board, and then there's one more in-game condition, but that's only if you're playing the advanced mode, and we're not. So,
all right. I think what I would like to do is, I am going to.
there's a difference between what you'd like to do and what you're able to do.
That is very true. I'd like to just win the game and then that'd be done.
You should do that.
I'm gonna settle.
You're gonna settle.
Yeah.
All right. So you get one guy for free immediately,
Mm-hmm.
and now you can decide to either colonize one planet or get 2 more guys.
I'm gonna colonize
Okay.
these 2 guys right here, and I have to pay $4 for that.
Is it 4? You don't have the discount?
I don't believe I have any
That must be
discounts.
BJ. I thought BJ.
Yeah.
One of you has a discount.
I have a discount to Ferrero
Okay.
Worlds.
BJ.
Yeah, I'm going
Settle.
to also settle. So I'll take. No, I don't take any at all then. Okay, I just flip that over.
You got to put a guy on it.
It's going to cost me 1 guy and 2 credits.
Yep.
2 credits.
All right, make sure I'm doing that right. Yeah, doing that right. Okay.
Oh,
It does not come with one I have to produce on, right?
yeah, correct. I am going to take 2 guys instead of settling.
Okay.
And then BJ,
Yeah, I'm going to develop,
develop
and I'll take the Space Marines
for $1.
for $1, and I'm back to being broke.
Shocker. Let me see. Is there something that I want?
That'll cover all of my military here.
By that. May
Yeah, so I've got the +2 military, and these are both cheap.
Consume. Good. All right, I'm going to buy me a survey team with my $1.
And the survey team gives you.
Survey team is after somebody does an exploration action, I get to draw a random tile from the bag.
Wow,
Which he's probably about to do right now.
Yeah.
I'm what?
That would give him 3 tiles.
Yeah, 3 tiles. Yeah.
But Jay, you also get to do develop
Which I have no money for.
with your no money. Yeah. That's true. All right. So what do I want to do is the question. Do I want to explore? I'm not too worried about that. I got a lot of planets. You know what I want to do? I want to send diplomatic
I
envoys.
do not like that at all. I've been nice, comfortable in second, right ahead of him.
I get a victory point and I become first player. And there is no follow on that. So you guys get nothing.
Right.
Huh. Weird.
But nobody produced. So we'll do that. And then we go on to the next round. And look at that. Who is first? I'm settling.
Okay.
I get 1 for free. And then I'm going to use 2 to settle my to settle my alien hidden fleet.
I'm gonna ask the stupid question of, do you have 6 military?
Yes, I do have 7 actually, and that gives me another 3. So now I have 10.
Going big.
Yeah.
Are any of these military?
The Space Marines are now Primarchs. They are ready to kick the butt. What's that?
Are any of these military? Or
Yes,
they're
2
all-
of them are military.
Okay.
The New Galactic Order, and also this one gives you points for military as well.
No, but I mean to purchase. They're all money, right? All.
Oh
this
yes,
is money. Okay.
yeah. All developments are money.
Got it.
Sorry, I misunderstood you.
You settling?
I took 2.
You took 2.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
settling.
Okay.
I need 2 military, and I have +2 here.
Military.
And also I had a +1, so I could have gotten a 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's all of us.
And this says settle may remove 1 rare element. Good for +2 military. So
Jay.
I'm good to go.
I am trying to decide what I want to do.
Or do I want to do the assume 1 good for $2?
That's cheating.
Yeah. I guess that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'm gonna produce.
You're gonna produce? All right.
Yes.
So you get your free money, and then you produce. You got 2 blue planets.
Blue and a brown.
Blue and a brown, and I have a yellow planet.
Finally.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, when producing, I get $1.
Okay.
You guys are nice to me.
So now I can take the consume action?
Yes, you can.
All right, so I'm gonna consume one good for $2.
No, that's a trade.
Yeah.
Trade and consume, not produce.
Yeah, that's a different action.
Yeah, it's a different action.
My turn?
Did everybody do that? Yes.
I am going to.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Put back first player.
It's kind of like
At least I'm not last.
it's a weird
Right,
like
Jay?
you don't take a move, but you take a move kind of
I'm
thing.
taking double moves.
Yeah.
So if you play the advanced mode, if you're playing with there's secret goals, and this tile actually flips over. So this one moves you up one priority. Doesn't make you first player, but it moves you up one priority.
Ooh, I
So-
like that.
Yeah, that's a good bit of stuff.
I really wanted to play with that, but the extra goals are kind
So
of
we're
a lot.
good?
Yep, we're good.
All right.
And production happens, so nothing happens. And BJ is first now.
I've got
You know,
tons.
I actually don't mind not going first because it gives me a little more time to see what y'all are doing.
Those bonus actions are nice, though.
Yeah. I still get one of them though.
Yeah.
Tons and tons and tons and tons here. All right. I'm gonna settle. I'll take my
One
bonus,
for free.
and then I have one military,
Yep.
and I have one person.
Yep.
So I'm done.
All right.
I guess I'm going to settle.
Now this is only whenever I consume, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I have now have a rebel
Stacking up that
stronghold.
military.
Oh, I do get a.
You do get a blue on it. That is correct.
Windfall.
I'll take it.
All right, I'm gonna take 2.
Okay.
We've got a lot of dudes here.
So that is everybody and my turn. What would I like to do? Man. You know what? I think this is going to make everybody happy, but I
Yes.
So I get a free victory point, and I am going to sell my yellow good for $4.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no consume actions.
I can only trade one good.
You can trade one good,
Okay.
but you can do as many consume actions as you want, as long as you can meet the requirements.
And
I'm
trading a good
next
gets
or
you
no?
money. I
Trade next,
am
correct.
going to pass on trading.
Trade?
Yes.
But then you want to do consume.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So you do both for you.
Oh, at the same
before
time?
he goes,
And I think
yeah.
actually
Okay.
we can do all of these
Then-
at the same time because they don't
Well-
affect each other.
You have to do trade. If you're going to do trade, you have to do trade
Yeah.
first.
But in other words, we don't affect each other because we're not
Correct.
picking
Yeah, yeah.
choices.
So I get $3 and a victory point because of the 2 consume actions of my planets. One gives me a victory point and $1 when I consume a good, and then the other gives me $2 when I consume.
Okay. So $3 and a victory point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just making sure that you're not doing one twice. 'Cause
Okay.
I didn't realize you had to.
Yeah.
So my turn is trade, right? I have the blue one, which I could sell.
For
right?
$1.
Okay. But I have a +2 when I trade a novelty good, right?
Yes.
So it'll be
So
$3, please.
$3. Man, I think you guys got more use out of that than I did.
And then I also
Potentially.
can consume.
Oof.
Yes.
Uh-oh. BJ's about to get a lot of money.
Consume one good for $2.
Okay.
And the cheapest one would be the blue one, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the one that never produces again.
No,
Unless
you
can,
can produce, but you have to
Only
have
if
the
I
bonus.
take the production.
You have to have the bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I like you guys doing. So this would give me.
Keep in mind, BJ, you have more than one windfall. Oh, but you can only produce on one.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it just says consume one good for $2.
Right.
I could do that $2. Yeah, I'll
I
just.
mean, you could have just traded it for $2.
You said only one trade, right?
No, I think you can do. You can only do one. You can only do each consume action one time. Let me check.
I thought you said you could only trade.
Oh,
one
based on
good.
one.
Yeah. And I chose the higher one because that one was worth $3
Okay.
for me.
Anything else?
Now I've got cash. Okay,
You good?
I'm good. I'm
All
golden.
right.
Hey,
My turn,
What are
right?
we doing?
We are going to... Settle's already been done.
Produce.
I can still...
You'd be first.
No, I'm
player.
not going to produce.
You get some money. It's
Oh.
$2.
Oh.
I did trade
could
a
be
good, right?
first player.
That's a +1 when I trade a good for my export duties. Thank
You
you.
gotta keep track of these things.
Yep.
We all got money now.
Yeah, I might as well. I feel like that's
Okay.
what everybody's doing.
Victory point and first player. But that's it. Is
What did he do?
He took first player back.
Oh, back.
So we're back to our
Like
original
it.
ranking.
Yeah.
It's
And
nice you
Jay
get a
goes
double
first.
in a 3-player game. You get a double action by doing it. That's nice. Well, I guess it would work for in a 4-player game too. Right. Yeah.
Oof. What
You always
to
get
do?
that
What to
second
do?
action.
I think I want to. I don't have enough money yet. So I think I'm gonna explore. Yeah, why not?
Explore?
Yeah.
We need more planets, right?
I want more planets. Need maybe. Want for sure.
We need more planets.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Okay.
We need more planets. Got a
Question.
bunch
Do
of
these
choices here.
never produce again during
You cannot produce on a gray planet.
Oh, right, there's no gray resource. Duh.
Right.
Old Earth.
Yeah, it's all dried up. There's nothing left.
You mined it to oblivion.
Terraforming robots is interesting too. Why have they got a bunch? I like these tiles. There's so many good choices here.
Oh, Christ. This is good. Yeah, I think I am going to take this one. Alien Rosetta Stone World. Yeah, that seems like a really good idea.
All right, so we got a
I
bunch of
forgot I was third.
good things here.
So just to let you know, I do have, after I explore, I draw one from the bag. I just drew one from the bag already. I thought I was second, so I went ahead and did it. Not that it really matters, but
I don't have
that happens
that.
every time.
there must be more military in this game than there is in Race.
Man, we're seeing a lot of military planets here.
I mean, maybe we took out all the ones that are in there.
Ooh, you
by
didn't take
chance.
this one, huh?
Oh, no, I didn't really. No.
Yeah, because that would match up with your other Imperium.
I looked around and I didn't see him over here, but I think I'm going to go a different route.
My military planets.
Yeah, I am taking one of them. I'm taking a cheap one.
What is wrong with you?
This feels like it's going to play fairly quickly.
We're rolling. I've already got 4 planets.
I mean, we're almost out of guys.
Yeah.
We already got a whole lot of planets.
What's the playtime on the box? I'm curious. Because we are rolling on it. 45 to 75 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that.
We're at what? About half an hour, I think?
Is that okay?
One.
Which one do I
And take
want?
10% off of that for what I call Bradley time. So 45 to 75 minutes. So 35
BJ, you might as well
65.
go because he's
Okay,
just
while he's
deciding
doing
this
that.
thing.
I really want to develop.
I think it's gonna be this
so
one.
I'm gonna develop because I want to get that big. I want to get that. What is
Jay's got all those yellow planets over there. It's a little worrying. Although
It's
they are
about to
very
happen.
expensive. I don't know where you're going to get that
Stuff's
money
about to
from.
happen. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the replicant robots if you don't mind, Jay.
Right, so we're developing.
Cost you $3?
It's gonna cost me a tree.
I don't know if I want either.
Yeah. I've got ideas. It's gonna work out.
Oh, no.
nice. It's his turn.
Yeah, his turn first. That's right.
Yeah, I just this is interesting. I don't want to spend my money on it though. That's the problem. Like I like things,
Spend it.
but they're expensive things. I'm not going to get anything.
Really?
I will choose
I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
I'm gonna spend 2
to abstain.
to get
Blue screen?
these alien researchers.
Yeah, blue screen.
Oh crap!
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I figured out why Jay has all the yellow planets now.
So the alien researchers takes 3 off of the cost of any yellow, which
Oh wow, he's
Yeah.
about to just blow. all
well,
these
I have
guys
another
up.
one right here, which will take 3 more cost off of any yellow. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, that just happened. What am I doing? I'm definitely settling. So I'm going to take my freebie, and then with the 2 that I now have,
Almost like I planned it.
Oh, you do?
Yes, he
That's what you
settled
wanted?
I love it.
I'm going to do my rebel resistance.
You know, I'm really worried that he's gonna be like, oh yeah, there is player fighting because he has so much military.
He
like,
does, yeah.
my gosh.
If this was
That
TI4, you'd have 4 star bases, whatever they're called, just staring at us right now.
I do
I think
have
you go next.
5 colonies though, so does Barry. So RBJ.
Oof.
I'm going to 5 right now. Yeah.
And once
What did you-
8
what did you
happens,
develop?
it's like that.
I went with
technically
the
it's Jay's
settle
turn.
negative
Oh
2
yeah,
cost.
yeah.
I'm waiting
yeah.
for Jay.
So I'm taking the settle action.
Yep. Either settle a planet or get 2 more guys. You got
I'm
plenty
gonna
of guys.
settle this planet for $2.
$2.
Actually, I don't pay for this one because it's cheaper. Which is lovely because that one makes every yellow after that $3 even more cheaper.
Yeah. All right, BJ, what you got?
I went with the Imperium Depot.
You got 4 combat over there? I
have
believe
4 now. I've got +2 military for settle. And
that's 1.
1 if I settle a rare element.
That would be 3.
Oh no, I don't have enough.
You can destroy that brown resource to get +2.
Oh, I sure can. Yeah, that's right. I knew I had it.
But you gotta destroy that brown resource.
Which one is it though? Which was the one that let me do that? Yeah, there we go. Get rid of it. Wait. It has to be rare elements, yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
Stop trying to cheat.
I knew I had it. I knew I had it. I just didn't remember how.
Okay, production did not happen again, so that happens. And then we are at Jay.
It's my turn, right?
It's a new round.
This is my favorite thing.
We're pretty close to the end, honestly. I'm just warning you.
But it's so easy to set up each round, man. Reminds me of Tricarion that way.
I'm gonna
just quick and easy setup between each round.
What is it? I think it's this. I'm gonna settle.
Settle again?
Yes. Right. So I take 1, right?
Yep.
And
Boom.
then
Settle, really?
I'm gonna do that thing. What's that called? When you flip a planet?
Oh, yeah. Settling? Oh no, I couldn't.
And I do it for free because I have 2 bonuses that do off cost less 3.
No, I couldn't have
settled.
settled. Yeah, I couldn't settle. So take that out.
So you couldn't have done that, so you would have taken 2 guys.
Yep. Now I can settle.
All right. So you finished settling?
Yes, I did.
My turn, right?
Yep.
So now, using my 2 guys from last round, I'll stick that there.
And you still got to destroy the good.
I still got to destroy the good. Yep.
Okay. And I don't have people, so I'm going to take people.
Okay.
All right, BJ.
I
don't
need
you
to.
dare.
I need to.
Look at all the stuff he'd get from a production.
He would just get
a ton of
3
stuff too,
and
though,
$2.
Yeah.
We all would get stuff, and I'd get cash too. Also trade and consume for an extra point. You guys don't have anything to trade or consume?
Nope.
Not at the moment.
Play. All right, I'll do the trade and consume for a point.
And then are you trading?
I am going to.
Or are you consuming?
Because that would give me $2 if I consume, or $2 if I trade, or $2 plus 1, which would be 3. So I think I'll do that. I'll trade this in for $3.
Okay.
It's +2 for a novelty good and 1 for trading good.
$2 back.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll let you guys take your trade action. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Do you have any consumes you can do though?
No,
I think they all take resources.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Fair enough.
What are we looking at?
I don't like any of that.
What are we looking at? Really?
Yep, I'll take the
Oh.
Wow. You're welcome. Production didn't happen.
That is a bummer.
Okay, we're nearing the end here. 1, 2.
Getting close, because I've got 5 and you have 4. He's
I
about
got
to go
4.
to 6.
No, I'll go to 5. I don't think I'm gonna hit this one. I mean, I could if I wanted to. Probably, maybe.
Okay, this is happening.
That's what I was going to do.
I want the money.
That's what I was going to do.
Also, I produce an extra $1. And I produce an extra $1 for each rebel location I have. So that's another $3.
Of course you do.
Wow.
So that was a 1, 2, 3.
By the way, that's just enough to start getting
5,
these things.
$6, $7
was part of his plan.
$7 off that production.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. And I also get to make one of those, but you guys get to make a ton of that. So
yeah.
All right, Jay. What you got?
Okay, so we are producing, right?
Producing. We are making goods.
So first of all, I get $2.
Okay.
I get one of these. What else do I get? Production.
Oh, I think I messed
these. I think.
supposed
Wow,
to get
Bradley,
a,
you covered me.
That's my bad. I missed it. That's a whatever you call it, a world. Should have gotten that. So and a brown. Thank you. But I don't remember if I did or not, so I'm just going to say I didn't. I mean, I did. So
Jay,
messed it up.
I'm trading.
Remember that, chat. If I lose,
yeah, I'm thinking about
that's
it.
the good right here.
I
I lose by 2 points.
Thinking
By the way, that
about
camera's
it.
not on.
But
What's up?
you know what?
Do you want it on? No.
Uh,
People want to see the game, not us.
Gotcha.
I am going to actually settle.
Settle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm okay with that too. So take your freebie.
Mm-hmm.
I need people.
You got so many people.
I mean, it is what it
I'll
is.
take 2 people.
And then I'll
Thank you. Oh, we're getting close to the end, though.
do that. It's going to cost me $1. Okay. Let's go here. All right.
Okay. DJ, you're last.
Oh, man.
And next round could easily be the last round. Just letting you know.
Yep. It definitely could be the
Wow.
last
Yeah,
round.
we're almost out of people. This was really fast.
It really, the ending really sneaks
I'm
up
going to
on you.
explore.
Explore?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm out of plants and planets, so.
Very interesting.
And I need one of you guys to sell anyway, so one of y'all are going to trade for me.
6, 7.
That's going to happen. I'm going to take the patented BJ risk.
You know, kind of happy you did that.
One of you guys are going to want to...
I'm going to go ahead and take my extra explore real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's yet another military planet.
Rebel.
I don't know how that keeps happening. There shouldn't be that many. But apparently there is.
We got a lot of non-military ones this time, though.
I still see 3 military.
Yeah, there's still 3. But,
Why don't you go ahead and hand them over here since you're not going to use them?
yeah, what am I going to take?
Yeah, next round's going to be the last round.
I think so, yeah. Somebody's either going to... Well...
I think we're going to run out of these.
Yeah,
All right, who's next?
that would be me.
Brother.
See what you got. You're not trading.
Anything good?
They choose colonies.
I feel like we're getting close to the edge of the space system.
I know
So,
Jay wants
going
this
interstellar
one.
trade port, right?
You going to take it, Bradley?
Whoa.
Ooh.
And I'm terrible at hate drafting.
Now, for in-game scoring, Bradley, once you're done picking, remind me, you said that credits are worth 1.
No. Credit's worth nothing.
Credits are worth nothing.
Your planets have a victory point value on them.
Mm-hmm.
Your developments have a victory point value on them.
Mm-hmm.
Credits and goods are just a tiebreaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you take it?
Yes.
Oh, you took it. Why'd you take it? Okay. That's
Because I didn't need anything else in that pile.
That's fine.
That's how the game plays, Jay.
Yeah, you knew that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think
know?
you should pay it forward and steal the tile that BJ would want.
Well,
Collection.
Does he know which one it is, though?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's the green one.
Does he know which one
But the thing about it is, I actually get a discount on 2 types.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My plan has been foiled.
Does he know? Does he know? What color, which one did you take?
I took this one.
I think I'm just going to take
That's
this
the
one.
one I wanted.
I know he was going to take a yellow.
Yeah, that was the yellow
Yeah.
one.
I mean, they're basically free if they're under 6.
Well,
for me,
I
or if
wouldn't
they're
have made
6
it
or
back to you,
under.
BJ.
Yeah,
Jay would have taken that.
Jay
in a
would have taken
heartbeat.
it, yeah.
Oh, that's what he wanted as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wanted that one. So,
Yeah, the chances of me getting to pull another yellow is
Wait.
not going to happen.
I haven't seen this one before. What is this?
That is a
Which
windfall
color?
of any color.
Any color. Interesting.
But you cannot trade the good that's on it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
may choose colonies, kind, each action, and game it. Oh, okay. And this is a color of your choice whenever you're doing anything.
Okay. So, if I can settle it, I'll get
A
one
good.
good of any color. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll take the
whatever.
Alien Ort Cloud Refinery. Doesn't that go well with an interstellar trade
Yeah,
port?
you're getting a lot of this
These
kind
two
of
seem
gray
to match up.
monochromatic.
So that is the end of the round.
This is going to be the last round.
Oh, is it?
Maybe. Probably, but
What's that movie where? Oh, what movie is it? Oh, actually, it's an
Field of
anime.
Dreams?
It's an anime where a guy, when he's like a super tactician, like super planner, and when he needs to plan, he like gets on his knees and does this. And Bradley just did this. I was like, oh no, it's over as he's planning
Avatar: The
his
Last
win.
Airbender.
No,
I
actually, Naruto.
wanted to do something else, but I can't take the chance that somebody's not going to do the one action that I want. So
Oh, okay.
we're developing.
Oh yeah. He's trying to
That stinks. That's one
ring in all those victory
turn
points.
too early because I don't have enough quiche to do what I wanted to do. So
I
That is no good.
How many victory points is he about to buy?
So this one's 8.
All of them.
10. This one's 10.
Yeah.
And this one is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, with the potential of getting another one. So I guess that's happening.
All right, let's see.
I am now the Galactic Imperium. Bow.
Okay.
I can either be the Galactic Imperium or the new Galactic Order.
So
chose
when
the
you're
Imperium.
when you're buying this one, it's just $1 to settle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always just the number in the circle.
I know, but does any of my bonuses affect it? Like this says a rare elements world. Is this counted as a rare elements world?
I think
No.
No. Okay.
It's not every one of them?
No.
Oh, it's an alien. It's an alien world.
It's a windfall world, and that's different.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
What you got, Jay?
Oh, it's my turn. Right.
Develop.
Oh,
I guess I should
been
pay
your
for
turn.
that. That's
Yes, please.
8, so I get 2 back.
All right.
Oh, you get the discount. The one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It kind of sort of depends on what Barry's going to do, but actually not really. Yeah, no. I am going to trade and consume.
Well, you got to develop first.
Oh, I have to develop first.
You got to do my
Right.
action.
Do that.
Or you
action
don't
first.
have to. I mean, you can pass.
Yeah, but right. Okay. Yeah. So, what's going to give me the most victory points right now? Probably something to
For
help me
$3?
with trade and consume.
For $3, you can get 2 points.
I know, but I want. Well, I'm going to do that. I just want to see what maximize. Also, like,
Right.
when I'm doing some other stuff. I feel like
Nope.
Barry
It says
might
may choose colony's kind each action and game end.
Okay.
Look at that. So, for my action, if I decide to settle it,
consume.
I will choose what it is during that action. Interesting. I like
That's
that.
not going to really help me. But I feel like that's what's going to happen because Barry's going to settle.
Barry's going to settle?
I think he's going to settle.
I have no choice.
Barry does settle.
I am not going to develop, and I am going to settle.
Well, it's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
You
so
need to do
first...
no.
Oh, he doesn't want to...
I'm not.
He's not
I'm
developing.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's Jay's action.
I'm going to trade and consume.
So you get a point.
Okay.
Dang it. I need
Trade?
to settle first, then I would have traded.
I'm going to go ahead and do my trade just because.
I think I'm actually not going to trade. I'm going to consume. So, because here I can consume 1 alien tech for 2 victory points.
Okay. Points.
So this is for
here I can consume. Oh, actually, I'm going to activate the gray one instead. Consume 2 goods for 3 victory points.
Okay.
And I think that's it for me.
Right. DJ, what you got over there?
$4.
$4.
$2. $6. 2 plus 1 plus 1. Trade that. I mean, I'll consume that for $2. So that's $6 all total.
Okay. So that was Jay's action. DJ?
I still want to settle. Yeah, I still want to settle.
Totally settle.
But I could also produce. Yeah, you need to settle too, huh? We both need to.
Oh,
that would end the game too.
No.
you can only settle 1.
Is it 7? I thought it was more than
1.
Oh, no. Yeah, if he settles, we're going to have to take enough people. So the game's going to end.
No,
If he settles.
I'll take 1 person, and that would leave 1
7. More than 7. You have to have more than 7 colonies.
So if I took 1, unless you guys took people, but you won't have people. So why would you take people
to end the game.
to end the game?
Or maybe not end the game and do more stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
These are options.
Oh, this is tough. Well, I'm gonna settle.
You're going to settle.
The
Okay. So you get 1 guy for free.
Yep.
Nobody produced, so you can do that.
I'm gonna pay that one there. Put that dude there. That's the one you just gave me. Yep. Doesn't cost me $1 because I'm using my benefit. Okay.
all
And you
right.
get to put a good on
And I
it
get
'cause
to put what's the most expensive good? I'll take a yellow.
All right. Me is settling. When do I want?
You're not even going to do the one that you took from me.
No.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
Uh,
You kidding me? Yeah, I mean, I'll just do the one with the most points on it. Is an amphibian upflip race. I have dominated.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Should I end
or is
it?
that 8? That's 7.
If
1,
I
2,
don't
3,
end
4,
it,
5, 6, 7. It will not end.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay,
You have to go past the red.
got it.
if I don't end it, what would I do after that? Because I don't have anything sort of just waiting for me to make money off of.
I mean, you could settle again. You
I
can
know.
settle now and then settle next turn.
I know, but
Ooh.
this won't give me a lot of points.
No, it won't.
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
And I am second, so BJ would go after me in the last round.
I will.
This is tough. But there's not really a benefit of me ending it right now. Not really.
You have more work to do, son. I feel it. You got more work. On the other hand, every turn we give to Bradley,
I know.
chance for him to
I
triple
know.
points.
I know.
Oh, so it's actually not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
There's
I'm gonna
18
end it.
military and 21 non-military.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Not that
Yeah.
Yeah.
much to change.
What'd you decide to do?
End
ended
game.
it?
Yeah. Because
I
we have
would've-
less than 5 dudes.
I would have bought that other development.
Oh,
For
that's
another-
what I was
for
doing.
another 10 points.
I want that. I wanted
yeah.
this development here.
Yeah.
Look
it
how
didn't.
good
It
this
didn't
one
seem
is for me.
smart to give you another turn when that next turn wouldn't have given me a lot of points.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because this is 6 plus 3. This is 9 points for me right here. Good move.
Yeah.
here.
So we just took a settle action,
2 for mine.
and we have less than.
No, 8
5
plus 3.
meeples.
11 points for me.
So we only have 3 guys left here, which means that triggers the end of the game.
Wait, doesn't he? Oh no, this was his last turn.
Correct.
The settle action. Okay. Yeah.
So everybody would get to finish their action, but Jay had the last action of that
oh,
rotation.
so you got to close it out.
Yeah.
So that is the end of the game. Okay. All right. So first, just player chips. There's no score sheet, unfortunately, so I'm going to break out my calculator real quick.
Because he needs it. Jesus, Bradley.
I know. I only have 3. You have only.
8.
Well, not for those. I only have 3 of those, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
okay.
in total.
But then what else?
So I have three victory chips, and you guys have however many victory chips. Then point values on your developments and colonies, which
okay.
is going to be the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So your circles and your
3, 4, 5.
and the guys
6,
don't matter.
7,
The little
8,
dudes don't matter anymore.
12, just 13.
Including
so
your
that's not a
homeworld,
lot.
which never mind.
Yeah. That's only 13 points. OG Hobbit says,
So 10.
sound is awesome.
And then the last thing for us, because we're not playing with the end goals, is if you have any tiles with question marks on them, basically variable scoring.
Okay.
Oh, man. That's the one I wanted to buy. That'd have been 11 points.
All right.
Yeah, I
Alright.
needed that calculator.
Hope I didn't do so bad. Wow, never mind.
DJ,
I got
I'm sure you're last.
16.
Really? Yeah, 16. I got 30.
You got 30. I got 54.
So all we count is the hex.
No, wait. Yeah, I got 30.
Hexes, chips, and then in-game scoring.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these.
So it's 3,
These.
6, 7, 8, 12, 13, plus 3, 16.
Yeah.
Didn't really get anything going.
You needed some spend your money. I
I
think.
was going to. I
Yeah.
finally had enough money to buy this
Yeah.
thing.
When he reminded me that money and resources were like not worth any victory points, I was like, yeah, I gotta get
I
rid
know,
of
and
this.
look at this.
Yeah.
Which if I get that, I get to consume for victory points. So, man. I needed one more round.
Cool. I mean, even with one player roll for the Galaxy, I like this a lot better.
Yeah. So the reason why I like this one, and I knew I was going to like it, but I like Race for the Galaxy and Roll for the Galaxy as well. Not just because we played, but also because like these 2 rows are always the same, but these are double-sided, so you can play on the advanced side. I mean, that's just 2 money for 4 points.
Yeah.
If you have that. All of these are double-sided, which is really cool. And you could do them randomly. You can do them all advanced. All the player boards are double-sided. There's there's a lot of player boards. I think there's 8, and you can only play 5 players. There's more player boards than you can actually sit players at the table. I just really like that variability. it is an expensive game.
Is it?
I think MSRP is $60.
Wow.
And I think a lot of it comes from these guys,
yeah,
which are really cool.
I mean,
They are cool, man.
They're cool little toys.
I feel like 60 isn't bad for all this.
Yeah.
I mean, you just talked about the replayability, which is high, and the components aren't like low quality components. This is some nice stuff.
Lots of thick board, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look how thick this is.
I mean, honestly, a lot of what probably brought it up to 60 was the resources and all this die cutting.
Okay, so 60 is the
MSRP?
not MSRP price. That's the sale price. If you buy it from
so the MSRP is
if you buy it from
89?
websites that will not be mentioned, MSRP is 75.
Okay. Yeah, don't mention any websites until they start.
That's where I like.
That's right.
Okay, do I really want to pay for
If any
this?
of you websites are
Here's your
watching,
chance. Here's your chance. You
we
know
will
what we're
mention
talking
you for a little bit of that stuff. You know,
Little discount.
Yes, but no, these are. I love these, but I like the little 3D toy mechanics. And Rio Grande just does high quality components, just in general.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, this and like Among the Stars, just the component quality of them is always, you know, you can find boutique games that do it better, but just for like a game you're going to find on a store shelf or even like a Target shelf, you can't beat it.
This is me going into graphic design a little bit, but like these didn't need to be shaped like arrows. It could have been squares. It would have fit the same amount of space, everything. But you're right. Just that little extra something makes it that much more fun to play.
If you've ever been to Space Mountain, this reminds me of Space Mountain. It has that 1970s, you know, science fiction vibe going. I just love that, man.
And the thing that I like is that there's continuity between all three games, because this New Galactic Order, that's in Race for the Galaxy, that's in Roll for the Galaxy. Like it's an iconic, and it does the same thing.
Yeah,
in all of them, pretty much.
Even though it's small, I actually like the artwork. The artwork's pretty cool in here. I don't know if you got a chance to take a look.
I didn't pay a lot of attention to
don't,
it. On the planets you do.
We're so busy looking at the icons, but if you ever have a little chance to sit down and take a look at this stuff,
yeah.
I mean, look, some of these, like the Alien Tech Institute, some of these are really neat looking. Like these tiles here are kind of my favorites because they're big, wide. You get to see. Get to see a lot more.
I mean, once you get a grasp of how to maximize, you know, your turn versus feeling your opponents out for what they're going to do, so that you can maximize on that, and just the iconography, it's like this is a solid game.
I never got to maximize anyway. No, I know what you're saying because I was, and that's not normal for me. I was consciously looking at your boards, going, he doesn't have any goods. Oh, he has no money. How can I take advantage of that?
But when you're playing a game that has that sort of mechanic, that's what you do.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Because, well, it's not because, you know, you're purposely trying to take an action that forces somebody else to not get something, but it keeps you involved in the game, even when it's not your turn.
I will.
So by following, you're involved. And also, you're involved in the other player's board states because you're trying to gauge, you know, I don't want to give them something that's really going to help them.
Right.
I should have done more like you two, because I was told before the game that this is a game where you're not going to win if you try everything, if you take a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah.
And as you can see, look at all the different colors I have, all the different actions.
Yeah.
This is where you pick a strategy like you're doing or you're doing and hammer that. Whatever comes out in the tiles, right?
I told Jay before we started that there's really three things that you really look at, like right when you start playing. And this is actually the same in Race and the same in Roll for the Galaxy. You look at your starting planet, see if that gives you some form of starting point. And then you either explore or you develop. Because those two actions are like, will set the tone really for your play experience. So I think exploring,
you got to build that engine.
Yeah. I mean, it's you don't get that many explore actions. You don't get that many extra planets. I mean, like, I filled up the tableau, but the tableau of planets is only 8. You know, I only got 8 planets during the entire game, and I was getting extra planets because that's one of the survey team gives you extra planets. You know, I took the explore action, I think twice, so I got 2 extra planets that way. Like, you don't see that many planets. It's not like Race.
How many are
you
there?
See a ton of them. There's like 50. There's quite a decent selection.
It's cool. Honestly, I'd probably, like, thinking about my game group, I'd probably get this because, like you mentioned, there's not a whole lot of player interaction at all except for just purchasing.
Right.
but it's really replayable and it's really just fun to like see how you're gonna build.
There's
out
not a
your
lot of direct
empire.
interaction, but again, I think paying attention to what other people are doing.
So I was wondering why we would play a board game version after playing all the other ones. But the fact that you have those meeples standing up here, this little line here that you can, I mean, I can look at everybody's board and see how we're getting close to the end. I see the attraction to it. But one of my favorite parts is the simplicity of the between round cleanup. God, that was so easy. Just put a thing on the produce and then move.
Some games, you play at 3 or 4 players, and you're like, I wouldn't play with more than this. I think playing this at 5.
Oh.
There's no downtime though.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about all the extra actions you get. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so good.
It would be. This would play well at 5, I bet.
I think because at 5, you're only not doing 2 actions around, which means that if you can assume that nobody's doing either one of these, you're doing everything.
Yeah. The only 2 slow actions are these 2.
The explore action is a little.
And
slower.
These 3 you actually do.
Right.
I mean, these 3 don't affect anybody else. You can do them all at the same time, especially since these 2 are only one person. But trade and consume, you do basically at the same time.
Is it the same number of? Oh,
well, it's more meeples on the board.
Okay.
But it's the same number you grab from the board.
Gotcha.
12
That's what I was going to
player.
ask. Okay, if there were more.
So we played with 36.
Gotcha. So
if you play with 5,
60.
you play with 60.
Okay.
And there's more victory points.
Jay, you're playing this with your game group, 3 or 4 players, right?
Yeah.
And you all know the game. You could literally knock out 3 games of this in an hour and a half, right?
And that's the thing. Like the develop action is slow for your first playthrough, but these are always the same. There's only 2 options here, and there's 2 options there. You learn them really quick.
Yeah, and like you were saying, once you look at your starting planet, if you know how to play the game, you know what you're going to try to do throughout the game.
When we were playing Jump Drive a lot more regularly, we never played it once. We always played it 2 or 3 times back to back because you're like, oh, I want to do this again. I want to try a different strategy, right?
Yeah, we played Jump Drive like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Always, And this is a game that I would. Roll for the Galaxy is so noisy. I don't think I could play it 3 or 4 times in a row because my head would hurt with all the shaking.
And Roll for the Galaxy is slower. Because there's more like the develop and the explore action, the slow actions. That's every action in Roll for the Galaxy.
This feels like the best version of this same game that he's done over and over again. But this feels like the best version of it. At least you don't have to one play. Yeah, maybe fourth.
If you count Jump Drive.
Yeah.
See, I think I played Jump Drive more just because it's more accessible and it's quicker. And like you said, when you play it 3 times.
Did he design San Juan?
But as far as like the games, I prefer this one. Race, it depends. I would love to play Race for the Galaxy with everything. I never have because I don't know anybody who owns everything.
My problem with Race is that unlike this iconography, which I picked up right away, in Race, all those symbols. Wow, there's so much to remember with all those symbols.
And I think
everything is symbols.
I think the board state in both Race and Roll get lost a little bit. Like you said, you can see the board state here. You can see when somebody's close to the development victory, when they're close to a colony victory, when it's close to colonists being run out. You can see all those things. I think in Race and in Roll, that kind of gets hidden a bit. So the ending kind of sneaks up on you. And this one, we knew. I mean, we were looking at the meeples, and we knew next round, maybe one after that.
Maybe 2 rounds, and that's it. Yeah, we knew that.
Speaking of develop, I feel like that was not underutilized, but that was never something we were pushing to make the condition,
I think, in terms of in-game conditions, that was the farthest one from happening.
Yeah.
But you can also specialize in it. Like if you...
That's what I was looking for. Is there anything that gives you like an extra development or...
Not an extra one, but there's a lot of things that give you discounts.
Yeah.
So if you're taking the first player action to develop and you're getting that free discount and then you're getting another -2 or -3 on top of it, I mean, you're building 4 cost developments for nothing.
I hadn't thought of that. And if you get all of those, that's 30 points right there, probably, if you did that. Especially if you get enough money to get one of these on top of that.
And I bet you one of the backsides of these is specifically developments because that was in Roll and Race for the Galaxy.
Probably so.
That worked off developments.
Yeah, and I was working toward this one, and I just... you got to watch that end game because this would have been 11 points for me if I could have gotten it.
I should have tried to get this one with the alien tech because I had 3.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, those in-game, without that in-game condition, I'm down to basically almost your score. I mean, that was that many points. That a lot of times that becomes the difference is who can get the in-game condition before the end of the game.
Yeah.
Develop a -1 cost? Wow, after you buy this? I don't know how that would help at that point. It seems like you'd have such a good engine, you wouldn't need a -1 cost.
Well, at that
Unless
point,
maybe you're buying another.
I mean,
one.
you could save up for that at the beginning.
I mean, but if you already have a -4 and you're paying 5 for that instead of 9, and now it gives you another -1, and on top of that, it's giving you points for every development you have.
Once you get that, you just develop.
You actually kind of get this mid game and then develop after that. And just
as
take
early
as
as
many
possible.
points as you can, right?
As early as possible.
And they're
He's right. The Galactic Federation. That's the one.
I know there's a I think it's a planet that lets you develop, or not develop, but settle twice. There may be one that lets you develop twice.
That's crazy.
Thumbs up for me. I like this.
I like it a lot.
Might be the best one out of the ones I've played.
I like Roll for the Galaxy, but I understand why people don't like it. But I prefer this to Race. And Jump Drive I like, but it just doesn't have the depth that the longer ones.
No, it's
do.
more of just a little filler card.
But I do
game,
enjoy playing.
little tapas.
Play it four times in a row in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's frustrating because you feel like you're controlling it, and then.
And I really think we hit this in 30 minutes, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at my watch and.
Absolutely. Right. Under.
Who's
under
OG
hour.
Hobbit?
Yeah, that's Matt.
That's Matt.
Yeah.
Hey Matt.
Matt had been checking it out. Said the stream sounded good.
Cool.
Well, that is. I almost said Race for the Galaxy. That is New Frontiers from Tom Lehman. Is this from Rio Grande Games?
Oh yeah.
Our thanks to Rio Grande Games for sending us a review copy. We've enjoyed playing it. And also check out Bradley's unboxing if you want to see a full overview of the game and all of the components. That is already up on the website if you want to check that. Thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up.
Any final thoughts on it?
No, I mean, we talked about it quite a bit.
Good.
Although this isn't a review copy, this is my copy.
Oh, it wasn't from Rio Grande Games. That's what I was asking you
traded
for.
for this.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah. The price point puts it, but trading for it.
Great.
I was happy to trade for it.
Great trade. No, I'm very happy for it. You have it set up, or do I need to do it?
I can do it.
Okay, yep. All right, so for Jay and for Bradley, I'm BJ from Board Game Gumbo. This was New Frontiers from Rio Grande Games. Thumbs up from all of us. And until next time, let's say le bon temps roulé.